Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Monday to you all. Hopefully your week is off to a great start. Or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully having a great day nonetheless. We get to check out a debuting boy group on our hands. This one from Mystic Story, home of my beloved Lucy and Billy. Oh man, this is going to be a great time indeed. Mystic Story groups have not missed for me. I hope ARrC can be the same way, because we say hello to 7-member boy group ARrC, or in Korean, ARrC, with their debut title track SNS parentheses Sour and Sweet. Now, not very familiar with their pre-debut works. They have dropped some pre-debut stuff, like I see there's an MV for a song titled Dummy, and the recommendeds of this video are ready, but today's debut day, and if possible, I like to give as much attention to debutantes as possible, and especially if they're coming from a label like Mystic. My intrigue is high. Quickly going through like the K-profiles page for them, I see that they're a very multinational group. I see there's a Japanese member in here, there's a Korean Brazilian member in here, there's a Vietnamese member in here, adding to the Vietnamese contingent in K-pop that's growing every single year. Love to see it. Like, you've got Honey of New Jeans, you've got Nian at Triple S, although Nian is Taiwanese Vietnamese technically, so I guess she's half, but you know, getting some more Vietnamese representation in K-pop, hell yeah. And overall, it's a group that has a little bit of background, but not a whole lot, which has me very intrigued indeed. But you know what? We're here to listen to the music, so let's listen to the music, shall we? Here we go. Are they going to be a hip-hop oriented group? Are they going to bring out something cutesy and bubbly? Are we going to go hard-hitting EDM? I have no idea, but I'm keeping my eyes open, I'm keeping my ears open, and I'm keeping my mind very open indeed. So let's learn something, shall we? I'm already getting hip-hoppy vibes. There's Mystic Story, very creative with the introductions as always.
Yeah, my poker part time not a sweet one. 잠시 back it off, 다 없는 차례. 내가 알려줄 테니 how to get it. So keep on climbing a bridge and I'm not a 따라와. Take it.
Oh my goodness, hello production.
Take it. Baby, all you've done so far. 그저 넌 바라볼 뿐.
You know what? I thought it was gonna be more hip-hoppy than this. There's a decent little bit of melody going on. Get saucy with it. Hold on. Hello, chorus. Not what I was expecting. Okay. God, this song is just whiplash everywhere. Because now we just have bright boy group pop. The fact that every single different phrase in the song has a different composition style to it is crazy to me. What just happened? Oh my god. Oh, my brain is being confuddled. It's like, by the time you're used to one sound, it switches. And that just keeps happening. Oh, my brain. There's so much happening in this song. And we're back to this. Oh my goodness, I should have watched this first tonight. Don't eat the grape off the floor. Don't do it.
We are.
That's not sanitary. Well, Mystic went and did their thing. ARrC went and did their thing. And it's different. It's weirdly chaotic. I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's in a way that I am not used to. I will give them this though. They're really testing the limits on what they can do, and doing that on a debut track is extremely bold. But this is a song that I am struggling to keep up with just because it continuously evolves, and it happens so frequently. And it's not like each jump kind of just is there. They're very different, and they're very prominent, and they're very frequent. And considering I'm watching this, well, I started recording at about 6. It's 9:30. I am 3 mini albums deep into a recording session tonight. I should have watched this first, because my brain does not. I do not have the capabilities to understand what this song is. But it's kind of a trip. Really is a trip, and it takes you to extremes. And I think that is what's, one, throwing me off, but two, is impressing me, is the fact that they're going to such extremes in both directions, and somehow managing to wrap it up into one package. 'Cause that's not easy to do. But this being a Mystic Story group, Mystic Story understands how to do a little bit of music one time. I mean, you know, their CEO is the legendary Yoon Jong-shin, and if we're talking about complex music, Lucy with the Yenevara team of Oyeon, Juhon, and bassist Cho On-sang do some really creative stuff compositionally. Billy's music has never been straightforward since their debut. Mystic Story understand how to do a complex song. ARrC's SNS very much falls into that category. This is borderline experimental with how much phase changing is happening in this. I reckon if I listen to this tomorrow morning, I'll get an entirely different take on it. But for right now, let's talk about how I'm feeling about this one. Go back to the beginning.
마 포커 파트타임 나는 sweet one 잠시 back it off 다 없는 차례 내가 알려줄 테니 how to get it so keep on climbing a bridge 난 나를 따라와 take it
Already, you know, at least for me, I have no idea what this sound is gonna be. Like, sure, we've got this kind of phaser like wub wub 808 bass coming in. Got a little bit like a rubberiness to it, a little bit of elasticness to it. But at this point, I have no idea what this song is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be hip-hop based off of the fact that the intro card is very hip-hop, and with Mystic Story, their intro cards reflect what the song is going to be. That's the case for both Billy and for Lucy. So for ARrC's SNS to intro with that, okay, it's going to be hip-hoppy. I'm preparing myself for hip-hop. This does not scream hip-hop to me yet. That already is like a red herring of a start. It's got my brain ticking now. We're processing things now. Now we're getting a little bit of like the cutesier kind of useful boy group vocalization going on, with a little bit of the harmonization, with little melodic elements, but this is also shaping up to be a very beat heavy song, right? Lots of rap on the top line so far. Switch it. Love that choreo move, by the way. The slow reveal into the even wider reveal. It reminds me of Exile's Choo Choo Train from the 2000 era. Nice, but now we're getting that brightness injected into the song. We're still getting rap and rhymes coming in, but we're getting a lot more of that melody kicking into gear now. It's more prominent in the mix, and it's bright. Like, it screams like useful, bright music now. Now we're left thinking, what direction are we gonna go? Like, are we gonna go rap and rhythm, or are we gonna go cutesy boy group music? Because we've gone both directions at this point. Two very different directions. Which one are we gonna go? The answer is both. And oh, hey, my video finished rendering. Ignore that. And this is where that kind of both element comes into play. The wee ignore the voice crack there. Oh my goodness, but that wait, that vocal line descends down is kind of that playful, useful vibe, but then it's paired with that quite nasty bass, you know, the nice rumbly 808 in the background. Two very different extremes. High vocal, almost borderline head voice flipped head vocals, and that rubbery 808. You don't get a middle. So you pick up both ends of the extreme with nothing in the middle to buffer it out. So depending on which side your brain decides to perceive is how you're going to listen to the song. It's like the gold and white or black and blue dress, essentially. It's how what your brain wants to hear is how you're going to perceive this chorus, or at least that's how I'm perceiving this chorus. That's very interesting. And then the brightness is here, like this is just straight youthful boy group music now, and it's like, where did this come from? It's a song that just constantly flip-flops back and forth. It's like there's a method of cooking steak like that, where you like flash like pan fry 90 seconds at a time for like 5-6 minutes. I forget what that technique is called, but and now it's the proper combination of both sides. Melodic vocal, that rubbery 808. And then now that we're in verse 2, entirely different mix. And we're back into this again. This song just constantly changes. It doesn't give you breathing room. It just constantly evolves, and it's crazy to follow. Oh my goodness. I'm mentally exhausted after that. Like, that song is a trip and a half. But considering this is a Mystic group, this is very much par for the course, I feel like. Mystic groups do not do anything by the book. That's kind of their charm. And Well, considering, you know, even a brand new Mystic Story group can do exactly the same thing that, you know, Billy kind of made a name for doing every single like, you know, Billy went from doing like ring by ring into the quirkiness of Ginga Minga Yo into, oh gosh, what was the the rock banger Ring My Bell into the smoothness of Unoya. And they threw in cutesy retro pop Sue in there as well. Lucy, I mean, Lucy, K-bands kind of have a different approach to things, but even Lucy will constantly switch up their sound every single time. I reckon ARrC are probably going to go along the same paths, and I'm really excited to hear what manner of just creative wizardry ARrC are going to bring out next time around, because if this is how they debuted, next time around is going to be even more bananas, and I'm weirdly looking forward to that. But I'm going to leave it here. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let's work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, you know, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day today. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy in the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.